The man injected a vial of virus into a piglet. It caused the piglet to die on the spot. He was very disappointed because this experiment had failed again. However, not long after he left the laboratory, that dead piglet miraculously came back to life and showed extremely strong aggression. When Jack returned again, he found that the piglet inside the glass tank had been eaten alive by it. It turned out this was a military base at the US-Mexico border. In order to enhance soldiers' combat ability, the US military was secretly conducting biochemical weapon experiments. Jack believed the biggest difference between insects and humans was that they felt no pain and also possessed an innate combat instinct. Therefore, he extracted a gene from ants. Once this gene perfectly combined with human genes, it could not only enhance human combat power, but also reduce their sense of pain. But actually achieving this was not easy. Jack injected the completed gene serum into the bodies of piglets. All ended in failure. Due to a long lack of substantial progress, the female congresswoman exploded on the spot. Before leaving, she even threw out a harsh threat. If there were no results within a week, both the colonel and Jack would be out. Hearing the congresswoman's words, the helpless Jack could only continue experimenting on piglets and increased the dosage of the serum. Unfortunately, the results were the same. Every piglet had a rejection reaction. Seeing so many piglet corpses, the colonel instantly flew into a rage. To prevent the congresswoman from finding out, he immediately ordered the bodies taken out and dumped. Little did he know that this move would bring about a terrible disaster. Soon a soldier following the colonel's order dumped the piglet corpses in a landfill, but just after he left, the piglets that had been dead mutated. They began swarming in groups to hunt for food. Soon a jackal was eaten on the spot. After their feast, the zombie pigs seemed to smell other prey in the sewer pipes, so one after another they crawled inside. It turned out that inside the sewer pipes, there was a Mexican armed squad trying to capture a drug lord who had just escaped from prison. Unfortunately, by this time he had already, with help from his accomplices, escaped into a US base, and along the way planted bombs. The pursuing squad inevitably triggered the trap. The squad suffered heavy casualties, but a few lucky ones survived. However, at that moment they did not know that an even greater danger was about to arrive.